Alright, good. It's
I gotta
live.
try and commission us like those little like chibi thingies that like open their mouth when we talk.
Yeah, we need to do a software for that though. But
We
hello,
do?
we're live. Yeah, you need a software that can swap between the images. So like the images for those are like we still need the images, but I have the software for it. I don't know if it can do more than one person though. But I do know of a thing that does if it can. But hi, after the cursed playthrough last time that was plagued with internet issues and that being like over a year ago, I figured we could start a new one. So I'm gonna grab this link because I find it so surprising that the stream from yesterday has so many, or the other day has so many views. I'm really happy about it though.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna mention
very happy.
Nice 60 view.
Indeed. Share it with your friends. Share with them the joy that is FF12. Alrighty. Now I'm going to pull this back up and then we'll get started. You know what? I should open my drink before we start. And let my voice try and work itself out.
Yeah.
All right. So I know I have the challenge run that started on like last year, but it was cursed, and we'll pick it back up some other time. I'm gonna turn up the volume again. I turn it down for the menu. If it becomes too loud, let me know. This game is just loud. I can't help but think of like the end of episode 1 with this.
Yeah. Are you telling me that these things, this whole game seems to be slightly inspired by Star Wars? No way.
I would never mention such a thing ever. Especially not
that
after
shot there.
Especially not after playing this game so much and going, yeah, I can see the Star Wars.
Legally distinct.
That's not copying Star Wars, you know. Not like Star Wars copies Star Wars.
Yeah.
Nabudis has fallen. Impossible! My father? I know not. I am sorry.
I want you to give me one time when anyone bursts into the war room with good news in media.
There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
I will say it again. Their armor is functional, yet not.
It is in fact armor that works. It will protect what it covers.
Yep. See, totally not Star Wars.
Totally not Star Wars.
Star Wars fool.
No.
Here's your lightsaber, fool.
It's like the only thing this game is missing, actually, is a lightsaber.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't want to lean too hard.
I think it's just missing lasers in general.
Yeah.
Because, like, these guys all use bullets.
Yeah.
Well, pretty sure. They're using something. It's not lasers. This just feels highly inconvenient. Just have like an entire army just marching like that.
Yeah.
Fortress is lost! We must withdraw! No! The paling still stands! Shield beyond sight, near failing light.
Not for long, it doesn't.
It stood.
It was up.
The paling's fallen! Then it's over! For my father. For my father! Lord Rasler!
Yeah, right in the open spot.
Yep. Specifically in the open spot.
That one guy.
Yeah, that one guy gets run over by a chocobo.
It's gotta stink. Probably literally.
Yeah.
Blessings of the Great Father descend.
What I really want to know is whose brilliant idea was it to say, hey, you know, the new king, right? The guy who's going to be king, married for like a month. Let's send him to the battlefield. That's a great idea.
Hey man, politics is never perfect.
Oh boy, don't we know it.
Sure do.
But anyway. It didn't even make it to the title card.
Yep. Savage.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless At this time, two great empires struggled.
Yeah,
for
which is
dominion over
easier,
Ioris.
saying
Arcadia
HRH or
in
Her
the
Royal
east,
Highness?
Rosaria, the west.
I know what writing it is. That's the easy one.
Yeah.
Was Arcadia's first step in its westward march.
Imagine just like reading that, like, you know, in like 100 years, like what the frick's HRH?
Yeah.
It seemed clear that Arcadia
not
would
knowing.
soon meet out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces.
That is like a thing that one of the VTubers I watch mentioned.
Ever brave and faithful,
E1 Shinri of Hollow Stars, and he was talking with his chat about like in the future, like language is going to, you know, change or disappear. So it's like we have these radioactive pits that are, you know, obviously going to be not safe to be around. And he was like, yeah, like why don't we just fill these pits with just spikes, just a fuck ton of spikes, and then like, because a sign isn't gonna work, because if you put a sign with English is probably not going to be, you know, anywhere close to the same in 1,000, 2,000 years. And depending on a picture could be, you know, inferred as something else to, you know, any other species or, you know, ourselves later.
That's the problem. The problem is, like, if, like, the picture could potentially change, but, like, if language changes enough that the word associated with that picture changes,
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
I'm not saying I disagree, but language is an evolving thing. Like, it would take something extremely drastic for meaning of
Rex, sir.
non-slang to be lost.
Good,
Yeah.
Rex. You bore a few cuts.
So, like, the idea, like, let's take the word radioactive, right? Like, that word might change slightly, you know, in 1,000 years, but we will update it.
Think you can fight?
And anyone with a
I'm fine,
shred of
sir.
common sense would hopefully be able
How
to
old are
translate
you,
that
Rex?
to that
17,
symbol,
sir.
you know, assuming we don't drastically change that symbol.
Family?
The
Yeah.
brothers I
But
have left, sir.
as if we begin
He's 2
changing that
years younger
symbol,
than
the
I,
old one will
living in
slowly
Ravenmaster.
phase out.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
No, I want,
I'm aware
you
of the
know,
situation.
historians 1,000 years from now to analyze our slang and just go,
Handle this
what was wrong with you people? Just all of it. Everything from like the 2000s onward, just like all of it.
Yeah. That actually reminds me, because his example for, you know, our language, like English, it's like you look at old English writing, right? And it's like you can kind of infer what it means. But that was like 1,000 years ago, or, you know, less than. And it's, you know, kind of hard to translate. So imagine, you know, in the future, you know, 2,000 years, how it's going to, you know, be that same thing. That it's like, oh, they're going to look at our language and go, man, like, what does any of this mean?
Yeah.
Especially our slang words and stuff. They're gonna look at like updog and be like,
What's up,
what?
dog? The one historian who gets it's just gonna go, what's nothing? What's up with you? Also, I
Or they're
forgot.
gonna be like, what is ligma?
I forgot to mention before we go back to our discussion. I'm playing on the PS4 version on the PS5 because the PC is reserved for the randomizer. So, but yeah, just like I can't speak much for slang before the 2000s, and honestly, for the 2000s onwards, can't really speak much for it because I didn't really use much of it. The only like slang that I think I used was epic, and it still felt forced when I used it.
Yeah.
The only real thing I remember from that era, like as a cultural thing, was like, I know MLP had a surge in that time. Bacon had a surge. That was like the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you were gonna make food and like put it on YouTube, it probably had bacon on it. I'm gonna make sure all of this is good. It should be fine. They're just waiting for the first strike. Like, we swung our sword once and they're like, all right, time to fight. And they all came out of the woodwork.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how much damage that actually does. Or maybe not if everyone's gonna hit it at the same time. I'll take off the last half of its bar.
See, there's a laser. Boom.
A magic laser.
She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging.
He comes back later as a boss fight, and he's just got like a sword attached to it, like a knife.
I'm new and improved.
Shame that never was a thing. That would have been funny.
Yeah, there's no airship boss fight.
Where are you?
What if Captain Ozilus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to
You'd
reach
be
the
surprised.
king. We will take him to safety.
No, they die at the top of a final dungeon in a big explosion and a dramatic scene.
On his seal is dry.
But if we arrive
Yeah,
after he
that is
signed the
also
treaty,
true.
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Teaching us how to flee. We're just gonna keep going. Oh, I have not controlled on a PS4 in a while. The PC version is definitely much smoother. And doesn't have this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is so slow. You're on an SSD, write faster.
You see, it's 5 seconds slower, not on SSD.
Yeah, you're probably right, but it's like, holy crap.
sir.
I know it's
we have
probably the
little
game
time.
just
You must go to the king.
Yeah.
not being made to write
I'll handle
that
these.
fast. I actually don't know.
Fight well.
But does that kill you? Nope. See, this is what humanity needs to become stronger. They don't need, like, stronger weapons. They just need RPG mechanics where one person is forced to wait.
Yeah.
Just integrate RPG mechanics into the real world. Suddenly battles become that much more dangerous.
I fired my shot. I need to reload.
Yeah, you have to take a turn to reload instead of being able to do it fast.
Have to wait. It's his turn.
Wrestling when it's turn-based.
Your Majesty.
It's just one guy does a move and the other guy gets a pop-up. You can't do anything, you're pinned. And then it goes back to the other guy.
Why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent. Hello.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty. Out of respect.
Out of respect.
Now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
I don't feel much respect from you.
you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it.
You know, don't worry about the guy who's dying on the floor.
Yeah.
Clearly still moving. Like, not a single person stopped.
Well, yeah, he's dying.
Always double tap. Always. Hold on, this guy's dying. Hold on, this guy's dying. Just I need to finish this. Hold on. All right, keep going.
It's not like the dead man is gonna say anything.
Yeah, but what if he's not dead?
Their advance toward Rabanasta.
Shrub.
Doom had been decided.
We've seen it too often in shows where it's just like, oh, he's dead. Don't worry about him. He's dead. He fell off the cliff. He's definitely dead. Don't worry about it.
Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas.
That magical artifact fell into the abyss. It'll never come back.
Wholly to peace.
Clearly.
Prayer too for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason.
The Herm.
And put to his death.
Herm.
They who at this late hour choose still.
Yeah, imagine not knowing what an acronym is in 1,000 years.
Captain.
Yeah.
Who would lead Dalmasca to
Herm.
ruin.
Why are these all capitalized?
Herm King.
Dalmasca surrender without terms.
Dude, if 1,000 years people don't know what acronyms are, our society is going to be unintelligible. They're just not going to know.
Yeah. They're gonna look at IDK and be like, "What?"
I don't know what this means.
It'll be very ironic.
It will be. I want to be there as a ghost when it happens.
I know. Just a little more.
I don't.
You keep an eye out for
I would never really want to be a ghost, but like I would want to be a ghost for that.
3 more.
Yeah.
Right. Time to clean
Be in
house.
heaven, be like, God, It's gonna be really funny when that happens. I want to see it. Can I go back for like a day? Can I shadow this guy for like a month? You know, he's studying acronyms. I need to know what he says.
Wow, Vaughn, you got him all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
Ah, yes. The rats have trained me. The Master Splinter would be proud.
That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
It's funny that the stairs texture looks bad when it's like close up at the base, but then as you like pan up, it looks better.
Yeah.
It's like the texture was designed to be looked at it far away.
Yeah. No, we haven't developed food tech yet.
Sir,
Nope.
you haven't paid, and what? Haven't paid?
Man, it even looks scraggly.
Take it, it's a
Yeah.
gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl. What? My pouch! It's gone!
The boy! Get out the way!
I just love the giant lizardman's like, what? Why should I? Why should I move?
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property.
Yeah,
The
I'm a
Imperial
people of
stole it from
Dalmasca.
us, so
I stole
it's
it.
only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
Don't worry, you can just kill stuff in the desert forever and like make money.
The wolves that for some reason have money.
No, they don't have money. They don't have money in this.
Free to go where I will.
I mean, you're right. They normally would, but
Yeah, no, in this one they don't. They drop stuff that gives you money instead.
Well, be careful.
Yes.
You'll never find anything if you're rotting in a dungeon.
the infinitely spawning wolves.
Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop
Yeah,
by his
scientists in the
place.
Final Fantasy world have
It
yet
might
to
be a good
understand
idea to
why
lend
the
a
giant
hand.
dinosaur that they keep killing outside of town keeps coming back. So eventually they just realized, oh, this thing's passive. Just leave it alone. Every so often they get the story of a guy who thought they could kill the dinosaur, the T-Rex outside of town, and comes back injured. It's like, did you fight the T-Rex? How did you know? It's the only thing strong enough out there to injure somebody.
Perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the
Why do you think we have signs across the desert that say don't mess with the T-Rex?
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing out there, too?
You want me to go get him? No. Alright, so you want me to go, you know, go get the replacements? No, I want you to go get the guy I sent to go get the replacements.
What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
Also, be sure to get me some medication. This fucking nasally shit is driving me crazy.
I don't have my nose swab today. What do you think the supplies are?
I need you to walk down to the local Walgreens.
Miguelo, you run the local Walgreens. Nah, darn it, I'm out of stock.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
You have to wonder if, like, the owner of the item store is just like, I need you to go to the item store and pick some stuff up for me. It's like, sir, you run the store. Dang it, we're out of stock. What am I gonna do?
These days at Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Right, so tell me about this tomato.
Tomato.
Look at him. He's been in jail and everything. Alright, tell me the details about this rogue tomato. Gotta talk to the person who posted the bill first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. So let's call that step done. Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Kind of. Alright, here we go. The license board. This is where the randomizer starts. Obviously with the hunt pre-accepted, but, you know.
Yes.
All right. What do I want him to be? Like,
are you not going to do your D12s?
No, that's for the challenge run. We're not doing that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
That playthrough was cursed.
I forgot that's what was part of the challenge run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because, like, I could go with Monk, but we don't get the license or the accessory for that for a while. We have 150 gil to our name. Not a lot. I was going to check the shop, but it's like, oh wait, I don't have access to the gil option yet. Yeah. Not in this version.
I was gonna say, man, it sure is a shame you're playing on the PS4 version.
Yeah, but the PC version's dedicated to the rando, and I don't know how to make it not dedicated to the rando. So, just let's skip this step. Let's just not deal with it. You get? I haven't seen the non-randomized boards in so long. So you get heavy armor, and that goes up here. And you get spears. And by the time we need to hit flying, we should have everybody by then. It's not a huge deal. Trying to figure out what I want to make everyone. I think... You know what? I'm gonna go see if the weapon shop actually has a spear at all. Let's see what it has. Does it just have the basic of everything? It does. So yeah. I love this sword is not better than what we have, like at all.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's make Vaughn a spear user. I typically go with knight because it's easy, but let's do something different. Wait, hold on. This. There. Right. East gate. Anyway, we can sell that small package for Gil.
Yes.
This is east. Had to remind myself.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the
Luffy's got to be snarky instead of just showing him the paperwork.
Morsels for the consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
Oh, you know what? We could also probably do more randomizer on Sunday if we're not doing anything.
Take offense in such trifling matters.
We'll see.
Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Alright, let's go ahead and make a save that's not in the tutorial. Hold on, we're gonna get there. We get there. Oh, there we go. It's saved.
It did it.
There he is.
There
the
it
lad.
is.
Don't fight the T-Rex. It's like level 30.
You can fight the cactuars. They're funny little guys.
Don't fight the cactuars. Not without a second person. Look at him. Funny little guy.
Funny little guy.
There he goes.
There you go.
We knocked out all of his teeth. Doesn't have them anymore. Better than to use the potion, don't court the trouble. There we go. Now we're fine. Ow. No, wait, now we're fine. One more. There we go.
Take that tomato. Squashed.
Squashed tomato.
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Yeah, we killed a tomato. We're good. Killed a tomato, a few wolves. Yeah, I can't see what level they are yet. I don't remember what level the cactuars are, but they are not exactly the most handleable right now. Alright, let's go ahead and go back in. Oh, there we go. There we go. That starts the cutscene.
Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what? Huh?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh.
No, the flowers.
No, the flower.
That does it.
Oh, a fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Damascus Barreau.
Sir, do you need a nose swab? You okay? Should you be outside?
Have any tissues?
Should you be outside right now?
There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and close this gate is ordered.
No one has to tell anyone that we left this gate open. Oh, we found Anakin.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well...
Goodbye.
Wait, what is it? Vaughn!
Like the Flash, he was over there in like 2 seconds. I love it's like, yes, we have the pedigreed chocobo paraders. Let's have all of the guard on these platforms that can't move down the streets.
We will have order.
He's got that Machamp helmet.
Yeah.
Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on Your Excellency.
So this wasn't in the script. Come back.
Sir, the script.
You're supposed to stand there and be quiet, sir. Go back.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Yes, fuck you!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together, let us embrace.
He has to be roasting in that outfit.
Surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end. Yet still its shadow looms over all.
You have to imagine, like, the guards are kind of all jerks, but like, they're forced to wear that heavy armor in the desert.
Yeah.
Like, you see what everyone else is wearing, and they're wearing the giant heavy plate mail.
I will defend Dalmasca.
No wonder they're upset. Boiling alive on their armor.
Pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
One guy in the back, fuck this guy.
Do you believe this shit? What a load of bull.
Is Rabanastre to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent.
Oh, he's got the evil
Take
mustache.
this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Oh, remember the last one? You're all like this at first.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency. I am Miguel, your highness.
Sir, are you okay? Should you be here?
God, someone get this man some medicine or tissue.
Something.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that.
Come, let's drink until you call me by name. Drink until you forget what my title is.
How could he stand about him like that?
Has the opposite effect. Imagine drinking so much.
He's not doing it because he wants
Lord Consul, I can't remember your name. What happened?
No, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know.
He's like, I'd punch him in the face.
Well, I'd do something.
Something.
Vaughn. Vaughn, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you?
I'm sorry, you were speaking?
This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penelo, that fate tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an
Vaughn, it's full of blue mages. It's gonna be over before you know it.
As if I'd know. Why not ask Magello to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown?
He's like, those damn imperial blue mages.
I'm going to take back what's ours.
Hoarding that to themselves.
Come on. What do you think?
Had to get my blue mage crystal through a back market seller.
How about I buy you all dinner?
I know a guy. I know a guy.
Oh, hail Vaughn.
I'll be able to do those fates myself.
It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe. But not through Magello.
Perhaps.
Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
I love old Dallin in this. It's just like the I know a guy. Now we can do stuff. I wonder if you can see the palace at all. Nope. Or nope, it's not it either. Yeah, so like that cutscene is like the only way you get to see the palace. That's right, we're not playing the randomizer. I gotta stop by the Gambit shop. See what we got. Never mind. Oh no, we don't have those yet. We gotta unlock them later.
Well, you've been spoiled.
I've been very spoiled. It's been a while since I played this game.
Now we have to actually play the video game.
Yeah, I have to play the video game. I have to grind. It's been a while.
Goodbye, package.
Goodbye, package. I can't give it to the guy anymore. I don't have enough. But, let's see, licenses. Oh, we don't even have enough for this.
Savage.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put in some work in the end game to get some of these. Okay, so fun story time. The Zodiac Spear in the original had like 2 places you could get it, and then one would disappear if you opened any of the forbidden chests. They just removed it entirely in the Zodiac Age and placed it in the special charter shaft. I can't talk. Hold on. The special charter shaft. But so it's like a, I want to say like a 2% appearance rate. I can't remember.
Definitely smaller than 10.
It's smaller than 10 for sure. I grinded for hours trying to get one on the Switch. I swear it does not exist. I don't know if I got it. I would have to boot it up.
Like the Rathalos mount.
Oh my god. No, that one doesn't exist. We've proven that. Like, we functionally proved that does not exist.
Yeah, as a drop.
Yeah, as a drop, you have to buy it. Imagine doing a trial or a raid like 50 times and never even seeing the drop for something you needed. I still honestly think my theory is correct, that we're just playing with that. It's just playing like by FF12's logic. It's, you know, 10% chance for the chest to show up, and then it is a 10% chance for the thing to be in the chest.
Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the east gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've
That's
gotta have
not
some
why
great
you're
stuff
here?
in there.
Oh, tell me.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So,
If you got the fire in those dead eyes, I like it.
Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults, a door, and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Gotta make one.
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
This Crescent Stone, can I have it? The Crescent Stone has lost its magics, but without the power of a Sunstone, it'll be of little use. So where can I get one of these Sunstones? All right.
I heard if you do well in this bug catching contest, you can get one.
But only on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Those are your best chance. Scuttlebutt on the street is if you equip this item and go on a Friday, you'll have a chance to get a really big one. Talk to my friend about the game, he'll tell you more. You know, every so often I think about the fact that I haven't played Gen 2, and I'm like, man, that kind of sucks. And then I remember the bug catching contest exists.
Yeah.
And that's like your own... What was it that you can only get by getting that? There was something.
I think it was a Scyther.
I want to say you're right.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, maybe soon we can afford a spear.
Zoomed.
How much is a map? 30. I'll buy a map.
You know what? Imagine if these Moogles were tall.
No. No.
Why not? It'll be fun. It'll be funny.
No, I've seen what those look. I've seen what those look like. I played Rebirth. They suck. Creepy as hell.
Yeah, and imagine these as like stretched out Rebirth.
No, I don't want stretched out rat people or whatever they're based on. I only have the ears to go off of. But I don't, whatever they are, I don't want them stretched out. Can't just go handing them out to anyone.
It's like these Moogles would be a weird Vera.
No, it's the meme. It's like, Mom, I want a Viera. We have the Viera at home. Viera at home. It's just that guy, but like, it's like a picture of a Moogle, and it's not like stretched out model wise. It's just like the PNG, just elongated.
Well, you know what needs to be on the thumbnail now.
I'm not putting that cursed image on a thumbnail.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
You could do it like I did that one thumbnail for Dragon Quest VIII and just have it like mostly like kind of transparent, so if you look closely you see it.
Oh, don't worry.
I don't even remember what the image that I did that
I'm
was,
free for the whole day.
but I did do it with one.
Let's take a look.
Let's see how good a job I did. Can you find it? I know you were easily going to be a black mage.
I know it was.
What was it? I don't remember.
Actually, hold on. Was it?
I apparently did good enough. I have you second guessing.
No, I was looking at I was looking at 7.
Oh, okay. Wait. I'm pretty sure it was 8. It might have been 7, but I doubt it. I gave up on thumbnails for that after a while. The stream is distinctly less purple than you're used to. Did I have something that was purple? Also, what's up, OP?
Hello.
Oh, okay, I get it now. I got it. Understood. It's a Twitch joke. I was like, what's purple that I normally do? It's like, oh wait, I'm normally on Twitch. You can give commands to your allies now. It's supposed to be somewhere south, alright? There's a YouTube emote here. You know what? That checks out. I think Twitch has a Twitch emote. I need to look at the Twitch, not Twitch. Keeps using say Twitch, YouTube emotes and see where what they are. I don't know the defaults yet.
I don't know, because looking at both the 7 and 8 playthroughs, there's only like one thing that I remember, or vaguely remember I should say, of us making a joke about is the fucking Amogus.
I don't remember it.
But it's like, that is like slightly opaque and on fire, or transparent and on fire in like 1.
That might have been
And
the
that was
joke.
part 2.
Maybe I decided to make it less transparent. Yeah, because it was a joke. I was gonna put like the Amogus in the video, and just anyone who sees it. I'm just gonna do myself a favor and turn this down a little bit.
But it's like, I swear you had like something in like every thumbnail for like multiple videos that just became more visible over time, and I don't see
It's
it.
the sprout symbol.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
I remember that for certain. And I think I did it the other way, where it became slowly and less visible until it was gone.
Yes.
Why the sticker ones phones have for text messaging? That checks out. It is run by Google, so.
Yeah.
YouTube is run by Google, who runs Android, so. Getting a lot of Gil, which is really good. Normally I would not be happy to get Gil, but we need the jump start. Yeah, my name's Jin. What's it to you? Maybe my leg is better now. Nope.
Nope. Still bad.
Still hurt. Oh, you need to make a sunstone and I have exactly one more left to make? I do have the speed modifier on. I have 2 times speed on. It first typed modifier as in fire. That you should have kept that. That was great.
So fast it's on fire.
That's 4 times speed. We're not using that. Not on this version.
That's ludicrous speed.
All right, the werewolves are by this.
5 times everything would be plaid.
Oh my god. Does that make 4 times speed murderous?
Maybe.
A bit foggy, perhaps.
Probably. I mean, technically, the 5 times speed, I was making a Spaceballs joke.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Oh. We should watch that.
We should. I keep forgetting about it. Like, that's not one of those that I am like, yeah, like, because like we should watch that together, and then like I forget it exists from one moment to the next.
You know what? Maybe we can have that as a watch night thing tomorrow.
You know what? We could.
I'm sure Blade knows where to pick that up.
Look, I know a lot of people are disappointed in me, but it's like it's one. So here's the thing. So I have this on my watch list, right? Not like on an actual list, but I see a meme and I go, yeah, that joke's really funny, and I know that's from Spaceballs. I should probably watch it. Oh wait, I should probably watch it together with Isaac. And then by the time it comes around, I've forgotten about it. And it's just this vicious cycle that keeps happening. I at least know enough about Spaceballs to know I would enjoy it. I just keep forgetting about it. It's not like all the other movies that I haven't watched. It's like, what? You've never watched insert thing I've never even heard of? It's a classic. No, I haven't.
Well, you know what? You can be disappointed in me. I've never watched Young Frankenstein, so now you can be disappointed in both of us equally.
No, be disappointed in me more. I haven't watched it either. I haven't watched a lot of things, but I had parents that didn't really watch movies. They more listened to older music. Well, quote unquote older music. I don't know what era it was from when we listened to it, so like I could go through the CDs we have and go like, yeah, this is, you know, from this, blah, 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 but... I don't know if we had any Gene Wilder or Mel Brooks songs. That doesn't mean I didn't listen to it, but aside from a few people, I'm not good at remembering, like, oh yeah, this person, they did this thing, right? And even then, like, a lot of the artists that I know of are like, all right, oh yeah, you did this one anime opening, right? By the Hollies. It's been
While
a
we're
while.
doing this scoring stuff, I should probably go to the bathroom and get a drink.
Oh, you're right. You can be disappointed by me while you listen. Actress film more than music. That's fair. I kind of have like my set stuff that I listen to and watch, and I generally don't venture outside of that. I'm trying to break that, but kind of hard finding stuff that, like, yeah, I want to spend an hour watching this. This must be what those MMO things are like. I mean, pretty much true. I know you've played FF14 by now, and there's a lot of 12 DNA in it. And we have exactly 999 gil. Exactly. Now we can buy Libra here. Wow, a whole bunch of stuff here. Here. Then we can also buy... Yeah, we'll buy a bangle. I'll have that. That'll give us access to Libra, even if we can't actually use it yet. Do we get it? I'm gonna see if I can't find a list of like which, if I can stop hitting my headset, which classes earn what. I don't think either of these two classes actually get Libra, and I don't know which ones do. And we can take the shortcut and go through here and get the last bit. Alright, this should get it, unless we get a bad roll. There we go. Oh, it like automatically takes us back there. Okay. A bunch of us decided we'd have a little contest to see who's the bravest. Tot said that none of us kids living on the plains should be scared of monsters. I mean, you should. Those werewolves will literally murder you. Oh man, it like automates this whole thing. Man, I thought we had like a little moment to do stuff. I thought I could do the last one and wait to turn it in. Because now once I go back into town, Penelo leaves. Great. I need a little bit more license points. So we don't necessarily have to worry about traps yet, so I'm not in a rush for that, but I would like to equip the armor I bought. All right. Let's go sell our stuff and see what else we can buy. We don't want to sell the teleport stone. New bazaar goods. Chromed leathers, okay. I knew it was light armor. We want to buy... Yes, one bangle. And then... we can buy dark. I know dark's very powerful, but... I think we get access to both of, like, all three of these if we just keep going and don't buy it. You've become too much of an adult. License points sound bad now. For I have no lull, but I must laugh. We need to find the YouTube laughing emote. Whatever it's called. Because there's another hunt that shows up that we might be able to do, but I would be hard pressed to do it solo, I think. Hang on. Ah, it's 25. I thought it was 20. Alright, well, we can keep going. I want to buy it before we keep going. That looks like Blue from Foster's Home. Face Blue smiling doesn't just roll off the keyboard. Yeah. Honestly, what gets me is I'm used to typing in Discord emotes. So, like, I will find myself in, like, a Twitch chat or something. Because I don't really spend a lot of time on YouTube watching live stuff. But I will, like, find myself trying to type in a Discord emote. It's like, hold on, that's not actually here. Can't do that. Alright. Yep, there's enough. I'll generally try to keep most of the grinding off stream, just because it's going to be a long playthrough without it. But every so often, I think I'll put a little bit on it. We can get some conversations going and then. And I will be looking up where some of the chests are, so I can try and get some good stuff. Like where the magics are. Because I don't remember them off the top of my head. I know where one is, but we can't get it yet, so...
I returned.
Welcome back. You're just in time.
Wow.
We have access to the first tier of heavy armor. I need to remember to equip it. Alright, I think if I don't go into Lowtown, Pinello stays with us. I'm gonna see if we can't do one of the hunts that I believe is available right now. It should be up here. And if we can, I can buy Libra, which I would like to have. I don't know who learns it, though. Alright, let's see. Yep, there he is. Seek a brave souls for slaying a fearsome beastie. My future rests on your swift response. Wow, he's right here. I own a shop over in the bazaar, but times have been tough, so I put in an order to have some new goods shipped, hoping to stir some business. But if everything I own is collateral against that shipment, trouble is, this beastie in the Westerstand's been attacking the caravans. As it happens, my goods are supposed to be arriving by the way of Westerstand too. If this next era were to attack, what of my goods? Stalks the Westerstand region known as the Galtea Downs. Caravan drivers said they were set upon along the cliff wall to your left. All right. We should be able to kill him with 2 people. It's been a long while since I have done this non-rando, and usually have the gear to compensate for not having levels, so... Also, not having the Moogling is a bit frustrating. Hold on. Oh, can we do the quest? Is that available right now? There's a couple of side quests that I think we might be able to either start or do. Just get some free stuff. I don't know what they give vanilla, but... Alright.
Ugh.
Alright, good damage to these guys at least. He should be over here. Nice combo. Alright, there he is. There's the big boy.
The big boy.
Oh my god. Stop getting in my way! Literally body blocking me. Oh jeez.
No.
Stop comboing her! Oh my, you're kidding me. He has done that twice now. Okay, we got him. Sheebums.
Unfortunate.
Like, literally, we watched it get combo twice in a row.
Yeah.
have 2 Phoenix Downs left. I believe we can buy them in pretty much every shop, so that's not too much of a big deal. Alright, okay, so the one quest is not here. So we can't start that yet. I'm going to go by the south gate and see if that quest is here. And this time you'll actually be able to read the dialogue if it's there. I have a feeling it's not, because if I remember correctly, the item it gives us is a bit higher level. Nope, she's not here. So, alright. The other related NPCs have shown up, but they are not available yet. Alright, so let's go turn in the hunt, see the reward. I'm gonna try and do a lot of the hunts on level. There's a couple of them that I will deign to not do so with. Or rather, if we do them over leveled, I'm not exactly gonna be disappointed. Looking at you, Ringworm. Head guard, a teleport stone, and 500 gil. That's exactly what we need for the bangle. Or... no, we'll get a bangle later. We should buy Libra. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, we can do this. Do I want to? A spiteful beast threatens desert travelers and now fixes its gaze upon our humble camp. We can ignore this threat no longer. Yeah, I'm avoiding the story to kind of do some of this stuff a bit early. Because if we don't, we are not coming back for a while.
Yep.
I know you were with us long enough to or with the playthrough long enough to know that.
Yes.
Just a kid.
And we got through like half the game.
No, we didn't.
You didn't?
No. If we did not,
Sure felt like it.
If we did not go up north, we did not make it through half the game. And I don't think we went that far. Did we ever make it to the Parameter Rift? The ice place?
I don't think so.
Yeah, then we didn't make it halfway. I don't know if that's the halfway point story-wise, but like map-wise it is. Because like if I don't do this hunt now, then... oh, there's a wolf over there.
He's like, hello, I am here too.
I will say my one point of disappointment that I will talk about this game, aside from the hunts not being... no, do not attack that guy. Thought he was off screen, so we were safe. Is you get the tutorial, or like Penelo tells you about gambits, and you have to keep going with the story to actually use them. So it's a bit odd that they don't tell you them. Excuse me. You're here about the bill I posted. That's the first good news I've had all day. probably saw some creatures that looked like cactuses on your way here from Rabanastre. Speak of the devil. Look at them.
Look at them.
Mostly they keep to themselves. Mostly. But every now and then, a different sort of cactoid comes along. Has a flower on its head. They are the troublemakers. Smarter than your average cactoid, and they have a taste for blood. Can't count how many times they've attacked the outpost. But they don't dare attack while I'm on watch. They tried that once. Learned their lesson. Look, there it is now. Look at him. All menacing with his flower.
Yep. Clipping through the wall.
Clipping through the clip. Nice Apache.
He's so powerful, he just kind of slurps through the floor.
Without sliding down it. It's incredible, really. Don't forget to take the flower. The apothecaries can make a potent salve from its petals. Alright, well there's an accessory we're never using. If you want a challenge playthrough, you book it down here. And you get that Firefly accessory, which makes you gain no experience. There's a bit more setup to it than that if you want to do it in vanilla. Without using New Game Minus or whatever. Alright, I'm actually going to try and avoid the cactoid. Okay, there we go. We have another place that we can go that might have something we can use. And we'll give it to Benello. Ooh, silence. Okay, that's good. Alright, so you're the item shop. You don't have a lot, but you've got some stuff. I'm actually gonna buy a couple of these. Excuse me. We don't have anyone who's using ranged, and we'll get someone who has that stuff later. Yeah, I think for a little bit, teleport stones are a pretty precious commodity. I think until we can access the airships, because I think that's where they're sold. Hard to remember for certain, because we can't access the airships to tell. I think this might be like the only town introduction that's high res. And it makes me wonder if they like started to make all of them high res and then they were like, we don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Because it's close. Was that?
Wouldn't doubt it.
Because it's close enough to the first town, because they did that for Rabanastre too. Oh, no, wait, no, they didn't. They did low res. So I wonder if this was the first one they made or something. There's magic. There's technics. Libra. Okay, so we still can't buy gambits yet, which is unfortunate. Let's go see what weapons they got. Weapons and armor.
Weapons and armor, that sort of thing.
Nothing any of us are worried about. Okay, so nothing fantastic here. All right. You can buy dart. Do we want to buy thunder? Yes. Alright, now let's go find that cactoid and give it a good old taste of lightning. Bzz. It should be down this middle corridor right here. Nice block. Nice combo. Yep, there it is, right there. Lead him with his protect and haste status. We may not be able to kill this one. I can't edit your gambits yet. Sheebums. Oh my god. Just defaults to the person that's on. I keep forgetting that for items. Yeah. Gonna go ahead and say no go on this one for now. I mean, we could probably do it, but I'm not spending here. Well, I'm not spending enough time here to grind to do it. Mostly, we're just not dealing any damage to it. That's like the biggest thing. Unfortunate that by the time we come back, it is not going to be a challenge at all. Alright, so let's get on with the story. We can deal with Doncher later. And I've bought everything that I'm going to. Watching that bar slowly crawl up. Pain. It's at least not Yakuza and PlayStation levels of annoying, where it's like 50 save pop-ups, like you've saved this, you saved this, you saved the system data, you saved this. Alright, do you want to save?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hey, Vaughn. It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kinda supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo.
Oh, so
And
you were
Vaughn,
slacking off this
try
time.
to stay out of trouble. For me, I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
I'm only going to the palace. What? Don't worry about it.
Sorry, Penelo.
Things gotta get done.
And so you've got a sunstone now, have you? Hand it over, my boy. Making him sound like Mr. Krabs.
Did you get it from a pincer or a scyther?
Making him sound like Mr. Krabs. I don't know
how
why.
to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the
So you've got a crescent stone, me boy.
You got a crescent stone, me boy. Let me have a look at it.
Hunting grounds in the sewer bottom.
Vaughn or
That's
Radsbane
not
is very
the way
good.
you go. No, you'll take the left door down into the Garamsite waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy.
Krabs has
Getting into the
patties
palace
if you
was
have
easy
coin.
The way into the treasury.
Your crabs has patties if you have the coin.
That's where this crescent stone
It's a lot more menacing if you do that. in the voice.
Players can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaughn, for their words I shall speak.
Buy my
are most
Krabby
important
Patties.
and not to be forgotten. Do you understand?
Holds a gun at you.
The signet yearns for
I'm only 50 away from me millionth Krabby Patty sold. You'll buy one, won't you?
Palace will find the signet tile. Very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well.
Hold on, I need to correct this real quick.
Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
He just sits there, starts cacking him like.
Hold on, I need another one. You know, you should really take some of that to Miguelo. He could use some. It really clears up the throat.
Squads 326 are in place.
Really cleans up the sinuses.
You wouldn't believe what I sounded like this morning.
By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir.
Behold, the knot skirt.
The nut skirt.
The outfit that's still not in 14. Every freaking other FF12 main cast has an outfit in 14, except for the one that I want. Ash doesn't have an outfit, despite being mentioned in game.
You know, people will never wear it because the 2B bottoms exist.
I don't know. That skirt's pretty short, dude. Okay, jump scare. I finally worked out how to get the door on the left side open conveniently, right as you need to go in.
There are nothing but rats down there.
Because, let's see, Vaughn and Balthier have outfits as drops in the Evilist raids. Balthier is obviously for ranged classes. Vaughn is for Monk Samurai. then in Boja, you can get Pinello and Bosch's outfits for different classes. Fran's gear is basically the Viera starting gear, but only for females.
Yeah, take that, bunny boys.
And then Ash gets nothing.
Yeah.
Excuse me, so I actually really like the top that she has, and I would like to have that, but... And before they make another cash up exclusive that, you know, it's just the whole outfit as one thing.
Yeah.
Again. Please don't.
Yeah.
It's the reason I haven't bought any of the outfits you've released in over a year, Yoshi P. Alright, fine. If you're just gonna run over there, I'm just gonna...
Rat, come back. Kill Rat.
Kill Rat.
Think about Rat.
Rat gone.
Rat gone. Think about Rat. Kill new Rat. A rat gone.
What is that meme called? Is it just Guilty Gear? Like, is it from Guilty Gear or is it something else?
No, it's originally something else because it's like two gorillas. I believe is like the original is like the two gorillas, and then it's like he like tosses her into like the fucking sunset into the horizon, and then she's like gone, and he's like, think about wife.
I'm sorry, the fact that you said it's about two gorillas initially,
Yeah.
and it was like, yeah, the first time I saw it was with Soul from Guilty Gear.
Yeah, he is definitely a gorilla.
I was about to say basically a gorilla, especially in Strive from what I've seen.
Yeah. It's funny that like Strive's balance is still really wonky, that it's like Soul is probably not the best character in the game right now, but people still act
I can't
like
believe he's not the best. They need to buff him. He's not good anymore.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things change with the Slayer patch. It honestly makes me happy that I'm like kind of drop that game for as long as I have now, because one, they've added no character that I'd be willing to swap my main for,
Okay,
and
they
two,
haven't added Dizzy. That's the same. Is that the same franchise?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to
Yeah.
say. A lot of
Which
them
even
meld together
then,
for me.
it's like, even then, it's like with all the balancing like stuff, it's like, yeah, sure, I could probably get past the, you know, absurd damage that I've always said is a problem. But it's like, one, there's the possibility she's going to be like playing totally different and plays like fucking trash, which I honestly think is going to be the thing. Is she is not going to play the same at all, and I may not want to play her then. But it's like just the character balancing in general is wacky. It's like, yeah, sure, it's not,
You know what they would do?
anywhere close to done. What?
You know, the monkey's boss, they changed nothing about how she plays. You know, the damage is good. Like, it's well balanced, but like, it's not bad enough even compared to the other characters. But the monkey's paw says that her outfit is now completely different.
Oh, her outfit is most definitely going to be different.
I want this bike so much in 14. That's a lot of effort to put in.
Yeah. Because Dizzy can only be done in one of two ways. She is either going to have less clothing or more clothing.
No, I'm saying they
there's no
completely
in
change
between.
it. Like, what was it, like Elfelt's design is like completely different? is what you said?
Yes, yeah. They're going to, I know. The only way I'm gonna know is her blue hair.
No, blonde now.
She probably isn't even gonna keep the twin tails, which is another defining feature.
Sorry, she's blonde now. They're gonna write
Look,
it in.
the only way I'm going to know is her face. And like maybe
Oh, didn't you hear she had plastic surgery while she was gone? It's not even you're not even gonna know via the character name. It's just gonna be this character arc. Like when you go through story mode, you're just gonna be like, hold on a second, that matches Dizzy's story.
It's like apparently she does have like a model in Strive, because she was like seen in the credits of the story mode, and she looks pretty much the same. She just has like a slightly different outfit.
That's just a flashback.
Yeah, probably. So I'm like, okay, well, there's potential that, you know, now thinking about it, that she could, you know, remain roughly the same in design. She's just gonna have like a different outfit for actual gameplay wise. But still, like, one thing that made her so strong is because in XII, the screen was more or less bigger. Like, there was more horizontal space. So if you were at full screen, you would have more time to do your setup shenanigans with her zoning.
Hashtag Buckethead, come on.
Hey, Buckethead.
Yeah!
Yeah, we did it. We got the Thimgy. But Strive, on the other hand, does not have a very big horizontal space. So
vertical for those jump combos.
Yeah, so her being more, you know, zoner focused is probably not going to be a thing, because there's no way for her to zone.
Once in the palace, you'll find a signet tile. Give to it the sun's power. It will light your path.
Hello?
Yeah. Yep, there's one over here. Nice. Free armlet.
Hey, Buckethead.
Hey!
Yeah, we got it again.
Alright. We come back down here. Oh. There we go. Use the crescent stone. Oh, I showed you that picture from the screenshot from One Piece where Cotton draws everybody.
Hello?
Right?
Yes.
So, someone made it better for me by saying, it's like, oh,
over here.
They gave Brooke Marge Simpson hair.
Yeah.
And someone made a meme out of it. It was just that picture over the Marge holding the potato. I just think they're neat.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw that.
Dude, that destroyed me last night. Nothing could have prepared me for that. I know One Piece is like really long, but I would recommend at least reading it. Chipping away at it. It is very good. The only reason I'm watching it is because I'm doing a lot of stuff on my computer and not going anywhere. So it gives me time to just like, all right, well, you know, if there's a bunch of filler, I can just, you know, skip it.
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely like, like I have to agree with a comment I saw on like one website for an episode was like, It's like, you know what? The flashbacks of stuff that I saw, 200 episodes ago, I don't necessarily mind the stuff. But seeing the same flashback 3 times in a single episode for an episode that was, 3 episodes ago, what the heck?
Yeah.
Vaughn, are you okay?
Huh?
He explodes.
Who are you?
I play the leading man. Who else?
Wow, it's the main character.
Fran, the magistrate.
2 hours into the game.
Now then, I'll take that.
No, it's mine.
No, you won't. I found it. It's mine.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine.
Wow, mysterious door opening.
Stage right.
The gods do not smile on us.
I like it better that way.
You know what? I have to wonder, was that like a character design thing that was a constant? Like little finger bands or whatever? You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like, okay, so remember Roxas's like Twilight Town character design? He's got like those little finger bands.
Yeah.
Balthier has the same thing. And it's about that same era. Was that like a character design thing that was just everywhere?
Unsure.
That just hit me. Like, those are around this. Like, maybe it was just whoever designed the characters was just like, yeah, that's like the sickest thing.
But if anything, like, maybe it's to, add something.
Just a little something.
Because, like, I definitely like that from my designs. I like things on either, like, the wrists or, like, rings or stuff.
Definitely the wrist for me.
Freeze, eh? That's quite an entrance.
If I'm going to add,
It's
like,
if
an
I'm not
accessory, it's going to be...
on a wrist, it'll be ring, but mostly wrist, yeah.
Say they were waiting all along.
I might add, like, one ring. But honestly, like, I've told you this before.
Stop running!
Why are you running?
The one thing I have this like weird like obsession with is like the one gauntlet on one arm. It just goes all the way up to the forearm, and you only have it on like whatever your sword arm is.
Yeah.
Or shield, like whatever. Or, like
Yuffie.
Not like that. 'Cause that's just this weird proto shield thing or whatever it was. But like I'm talking like the monk outfit I have in 14 and like Sheena from Death End Request. She has the one-arm gauntlet.
What's going on, Fran?
I don't know. It's not heating me.
Don't have time for this.
Not slipping.
Not good.
Darn, there goes our ride.
A series of unfortunate
It
events.
disappeared.
Ah, forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned.
Oh, okay, I know what happened now.
We'll go the old-fashioned way.
I forgot about the story element, but I know exactly what happens, and I'm not gonna say because we haven't revealed that story point yet.
Not many Viera where you come from, thief.
It's Vaughn. Sorry.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a Hume.
Oh? Like a sky pirate that chooses to steal through the sewers.
Pirates? You're sky pirates? So you have an airship?
It's both here.
I love pirates.
Listen,
Literally.
Vaughn, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's got like those little finger thingies right there.
Yeah.
Those. Alright, let's get this cutscene out of the way. You don't know much about gambits yet, do you? I don't care to repeat myself. For each gambit, you combine one action with a target for that action. You arrange that cure be cast on an ally whose HP falls below 50%. Useful, that. Of course, one arrow of judgment, and you could find yourself throwing punches at that same ally.
You see here, this is my party menu. What? You can't see it? Well, that's a shame. Let's fix that.
Now, whenever an ally gets hurt, I'll toss a potion his way with this setup. Of course, that's a surefire way to go through your stock of potions, so let's adjust the target to make sure things don't get out of hand. Now, I'll only ever use potions when an ally's HP drops below 70%. That should be a little bit more bearable. Targets aren't so simple. You have to pick them you'll have to pick up new ones from gambit shops. You can also prioritize your gambits. Whichever one's at the top of the list will be done first. As it stands now, even if an ally's HP starts to fall, should there be foes nearby, I'll only attack. For which I could be rightly criticized. In general, it's better to prioritize healing before attacking. Vitality before violence, if you will. You can turn gambits off and on from here from the gambit screen as well as from the battle menu. It's hard to beat a retreat if your allies insist on fighting. Yeah, I might try and get used to having multiple sets. I don't really use them that much, preferring just to edit the one set, but...
Yeah.
Alright, now I can actually set this up. So I'm going to set this up. This will make things much more bearable. So basically, I'll explain this setup. The way it works is, it's just going to go from the top to the bottom and check, is this condition fulfilled? So right now, it's going to go, alright. Party leader's target, you don't have a target. Alright, so we're going to go to the next one. Alright, nearest visible. Hey, there's a foe over there. Let's go attack that one. And then it's going to recycle. Alright, hey, you've got a target. We're going to keep attacking that one. So we're not going to hit this one, so that way your target's not going to change. Because if I did this, the target can change just mid-fight. It's like, oh, this guy got closer, I'm going to target that one instead. This is what he's going to do, so I'm going to have it set to that. So this is what Fran's set to automatically. We don't want you to do that. I would like you to use a potion instead.
Lotion.
All right, what am I gonna make you? I think I'm gonna go with my normal here. Balthier is pretty speedy, if I remember correctly. So... yeah. Let's see what you get. The blade. Yep. You get all of those. I don't remember where the dark blade is. There it is. Okay. And then for Fran, what do I want you to be? I'm honestly thinking archer, just to keep with the bow. Excuse me. Alright, so there's that. Give you... Oh, I saw Libra. Hold on. Is that it? That's it? Alright. Now I have someone who can use it.
Yeah.
One more additional gambit slot. So now I can set up my actual setup. And... let's give you the second dagger slot. And a shield. For you, you'll get this. I think I can go ahead and buy that. It gives you first aid. That's not something I typically use. Alright, what else do I want? I think I want you with that instead. Alright, so I can't get anything for you. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Just get an extra gambit slot. So now I can set this up. So I like to have these two set on every party member, mainly just for the fact if I go into, you know, battle, it's like, all right, I have Vaughn using a potion. He is still in their recovery before being able to do another action. If I don't have the nearest visible, they'll just sit there and do nothing. That's not good. I don't like that. So if I have this set up a little bit differently per person. And you, Annie, and then we can set you up to revive people. Let's see. You're dealing more damage, so let's go ahead and have you at 30%. And we can change that as necessary. But now I'm not having to, you know, hit attack on every enemy that comes around. And I can just run around and it's like, alright, you're just going to start attacking automatically. Alright. Wait, hold on. Did I... Oh, I actually need to do this instead for you, so... You go back, go down here. Oh, can I not do... I don't have... Okay, never mind. It's weird that you don't start with the self gambit.
Yeah.
I would say that's a little weird, but we'll be able to buy that pretty quickly. Nah, there's the map. I knew it was somewhere close by. Well, oh, you're a bat. I thought you were a rat. Speed this up a little bit. Try and speed up a little bit of the combat, because right now, Balthier is very slow.
Yeah.
The only issue I have with the gambit setup that I have right now is that if they are not on screen, they won't really attack. But on the other hand, if I make it so that's not a thing, they can just attack anybody that's nearby, and that causes issues. All right. I'm actually curious. Yeah, so she gives us cure, and they give us both thunder and fire. So didn't need to buy thunder, but I wasn't sure. I don't think we're gonna finish. No, we're definitely not finishing the story segment before we have to end. But, you know, I also thought about, we could also potentially go just add Sunday in and go long, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Figuring out how to maybe make longer streams out of this for our time.
Who would be next?
Close ranks, bring her down.
Jump down! Hurry!
Jump down! What? But it's really high. Jump down!
Jump down!
Our ranks grow by the hour.
And our troubles with them.
You know what? I'm gonna go for the guy who's already critical HP. Yeah, the human knight enemies do drop kill. We're taking their pocket change.
You alright?
Thank you.
I'm Vaughn, and this is Balthier, and hey,
Oh my god.
what's
Fine.
your name?
Just tell everyone's name, why don't you?
Amalia.
Amalia.
Don't worry.
Nice
It's
to
a
meet
running.
you.
It's a common occurrence.
There were others with me. I'm sorry. No.
Huh?
Oh, now isn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the jury's still out on that one.
You stole that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the guards don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they aren't already.
You should come
For
with us.
Vaughn,
Better than being, by
being
yourself.
someone raised on the streets, has absolutely zero
Very well.
sense of what he should and shouldn't say.
What's wrong with her?
Yeah.
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your thievery.
What's that mean?
Like, literally has like zero sense.
The situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves. I shall accompany you until we find my companions, no longer.
Let's think of her as a guest then. unlike Fran or myself, our guest probably won't be taking orders from
Except
anyone
in this
anytime
version, they
soon.
do.
And she'll leave when she pleases. So we keep to our affairs and she to hers. I doubt we'll find
Which is
her wanting
unfortunate. Like,
valor,
it's a little
being such an
unfortunate.
upstanding
In the
member of
original,
insurgents.
you can't change their gambits, so they'll kind of do stuff that's really annoying. But, so you get a guest character later that's like a more of a support setup. And they have, because they're not, you know, you can't change their gambits or whatnot, they're pulling from their own stock of items. But they don't have a stock of items, so it's just infinite. So it's just this one guest party member just has infinite high potions. So it's just like, oh, here's your like de facto second healer. Hey, you know that hunt that's really hard because you have trouble healing? Hey, you have infinite high potions with this character.
Yeah.
But now with them, like, you can change their gambits. You can give them orders. You just can't take them out of the party, but they now take stuff from your pool instead.
Wow.
Me without my dark. I don't have any eye drops, do I? I have 8. I just love like the HP bar, by the way. Its percentage is so off visually. Like, he is almost at, Balthier was almost at 50% HP, but it looks like he's closer to like 35 to 40 via the percentage.
Yeah.
Now, this is the one thing I wish I understood. So, each character has different animations depending on what weapon they wield.
Yes.
But sometimes, you notice Fran doesn't have her bow, and it's seemingly random when they don't have their weapon, and I don't understand it. See, I can say, hey, Balthier is looking pretty beat up. You should heal him. And give her an order. Couldn't do that in the original. Yeah. But there are just random times, like, because I initially thought it was like, all right, maybe if you're not doing an action that involves your weapon, like maybe you don't have it. But I did something in the randomizer recently, and I wasn't able to skip the victory cutscene, and just Penelo just didn't have her weapon. She didn't cast magic, didn't do anything that entire fight. Oh, come on, I missed a crit because you were teleporting. Get out of here, dude.
No crypt for you.
Oh, here we go. And the reason I'll get slightly tripped up on potion usage sometimes is status items. If you have somebody in your party that is like eye drops, you know, somebody in your party is blind, it'll just automatically select at least one of them. But potions don't do that. It's like, would you like to use a potion on this character that you're controlling right now? What are your gambits set to anyway? 50%. You know what? We can change you to 30. And I'm not too worried about managing license points yet, because we don't have a lot we can do or get, so it's not worth the menuing time. Later in the game, I'll probably check it more often than I am now, but we'll also be like, hey, you know, we've caught up on equipment. I can get all these augments right now. And then we'll grind more.
Yes.
I try to keep at least a tier or two ahead on weapons and armor. Just so that way I don't have to worry about going to a new shop and buying something. Oh no, you can't equip it yet. I just want to say this thing has been here like the entire time, and no one's ever reported, you know, fiery neighing from the sewers.
Yeah.
I feel like this would have been taken care of by now. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, okay. I'm actually curious if I can't bring him over here. There we go. Okay, so when he teleports, he goes to the middle there.
Get in the water. Nope.
I'm not sure if he's weaker in the water, but I think we definitely take less damage from bushfire if we are. So I'm trying to keep us over here.
Yeah.
Definitely does not like being in the water. Yeah, I wonder why. Come on over here. He readies bushfire and then teleports into the water. The absolute terrible luck of everyone being poisoned. Thank you, Fran, for the snipe. The absolute terrible luck. You guys beat me up. I don't like you. Like, we didn't even kill him. He just runs away.
Yeah.
Now's not the time.
Oh, I can't believe she made me go into the sewers. Oh, it's disgusting down here.
They think me some common thief.
Better than a common assassin.
These people have done nothing. Release them.
What are you doing?
Don't interrupt me. I'm thinking.
She's attempting.
Wait!
There was an attempt to try and help us.
Let him go! You have to!
Pinello! Sorry. That dinner will have to wait.
I told you.
That's enough!
Ow!
Leave him alone!
Hold on to this for me, would you? Just until I bring Vaughn back.
On your feet, you, over here.
All right, all right. Edgy, aren't we?
He's just lurking.
My brother. What does that philanderer think he's doing? I was to kill Balthier, not those addle-pated Imperials.
They're going to steal our kill. Kill them.
You know what? That's like the one thing I don't know if they ever go into detail about. I don't know why he wants to kill Balthier. I don't know if they ever tell you.
Oh.
I have to look that up because I don't remember.
I brought you some of those flowers you like. Galbana lilies.
That one in front, it kind of looks like it's, you know, dead.
You always said how they smelled nice and how pretty they were. Remember? The king. Did you? Were you really a part of it? Even if you were, Captain Bosch must have tricked you into it.
Believes in his brother to the end. And then we wake up from the dream.
You're awake.
Where are we?
Insert Skyrim.
Prison. Where else?
I can't remember the dialogue off the top of my head at the moment.
But it's really all the same.
Oh, good. You're awake. We were trying to cross the
sewers.
Dalmascan border. That thief over there.
Relax. It's just a corpse. Jump at every little thing down here and you'll wear yourself out. It's not even a proper dungeon. They just sealed off the bottom level of the fortress.
Imagine being so under budget
Take a look around.
or over budget.
We're
It's
not
like
the first they've thrown
can't
down
even
here.
make a prison. They just sealed off the bottom floor,
She's
sealed
off
off the
trying to
basement.
find us a way out.
Yep.
Remember what curiosity killed? Just a friendly word of advice. This is all the water we've got. I'd save your strength if I were you.
He says, wandering off immediately.
Yep.
Oh man, I get to do this little next bit without weapons. That's gonna be great. Stockpile a few of these. I think we'll get a dark energy later via some method that I cannot remember at the current juncture. But the damage for the dark energy item, and I think one other attack from something, is based off of how many knots of rust we've used and like how much damage they do. So it's just like, it's this thing that it's like, if you can set it up, it's nice to have in your back pocket. Just go, all right, bam, you know, 30,000 damage. use it in a pinch. Not something I would recommend constantly, because it takes a lot of work to set up, but, you know, that's what you want to do. You can do it. It is worthwhile setting it up, it just takes time. Having used the strategy before, it takes time to set up. That's all it is. It's not hard, it's not expensive. Just takes time. So, you know, honestly, it's actually a really good strat because it's not expensive. You go around for an hour, watch some, you know, some of your favorite shows, set everyone's gambits to use Knots of Rust instead of attack, and then, you know, just keep kind of track of how much damage you're doing. Though, if you're going to do it...
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, look up the wiki page, because it'll tell you like the damage cap and like kind of how far you can go before it's not worth it anymore.
No, don't! He was defenseless.
Yeah, so are you. See? Defenseless.
Something stinks in here, all right? I've changed my mind. This is no dungeon, it's a sty.
I said you're the one that stinks, Hamshanks. Hear me now?
Seriously, Bothier is great.
Yes.
You're right, Vaughn.
They didn't even bother giving them lines. Thankfully our stats are pretty decent, so. Nice combo. That poor guy's got like the neck cuffed.
Yeah.
Hold on, I had to take my face mask off and then to see better and then put it back on to walk around.
Yep.
Great. They just don't give up, do they? Now is looking like a good time for us to leave.
Through the oubliette, there's a way out.
Only you sense the mist. Then we'll need weapons.
Where is Balthier? I smell him.
What? You couldn't hear? I merely said that a lot of you are incompetent fools. If you've the Sky Pirate in your hands, where is he?
You'd have done better, Bagamnon. By your own words, it was the Imperial Army who caught this Sky Pirate of yours. We've done your job for you. We don't require the assistance of filthy headhunters. The Empire will restore order here.
What's that you say now?
Maybe I'll wet my blade on you before I kill Balthier.
That's enough, backgammon.
I think it's Steve Bloom. Either Steve or Jeff. I can't remember.
Judge?
Voices began. He does a stellar job.
Of law and order in Arcadia.
Behold, the dumbest helmets you'll ever see.
Which effectively makes them the commanders of the Imperial Army.
And don't worry, you'll get to see different ones too.
They're more executioners.
The actual buckets are the ones with the horn. Because I gotta say, those actual buckets are really bad.
Oh, they're not great. This guy's got the Machamp helmet too.
Willing to overlook race for his more talented servants. However, those that do not show respect will receive none in kind.
You see the buckets behind him?
Yeah, that's why I said. It's like those are actual buckets.
They are just buckets.
We haven't been solitary, Your Honor.
Fancy buckets. At least the other buckets look like helmets.
He's in here somewhere. Find them.
Those are actual bucket heads. They're like, hey man, they ran out of the ones with the horns. They ran out of the ones with the spikes.
The magic's finding the door to the oubliette are quite strong.
Yeah, so you just got the plain bucket instead of the spiked bucket.
That's why we get them to open it for us.
How is going deeper into this
What's
place?
wrong? You don't trust her. Fiera's noses are sharp. If she says there's a way out, there's a way out.
No offense, Balthier. I've known you for like 2 hours. Not exactly enough to build up trust yet.
Look.
Ah, the prison repository of wrested relics and raiments.
So, our things are in here?
That's what I said.
I can't remember who they got to voice Balthier, but he is absolutely stellar.
Yep.
Alright, so 428 gil. And a tourmaline ring. That's pretty good. Prevents poison and sap. Alright, so I'm going to tell you something. Despite what the cutscene about is ahead of us is about to say, this is not a stealth segment. Yeah, let's maybe not get cited by the judge.
There are more turnkeys than cut purses down here. I've had my fill of chains. Let's tread lightly, shall we?
Doesn't mean I'm gonna fight everyone either, but...
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say we're doing pretty good for being blinded here.
Yeah.
Here we go. That is something I always love seeing. Just like, here's these metal vines, but if it has this magic, they look like actual vines and just move off the door.
Yeah.
Or just like the weirdly intricate like locks and stuff on doors that they have in fantasy.
Yes.
And yeah, I know what time it is. We're almost to a save point, and we're gonna get.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna get one section done, so we can just start off immediately next time.
You have grown very thin, Bosch. Less than a shadow, less than a man. Sentenced to death, and yet you live? Why?
To silence Andor. How many times must I say it?
Is that all?
Why not ask Vane himself? Is he not one of your masters?
We've caught a leader of the insurgents. She's being brought from Rabanasta, the woman Amalia. Who could that be? Such a faithful hound to cling so to a fallen kingdom.
Better than throwing it away.
Throwing it away, as you threw away our homeland?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you with that bucket on your head.
Who's there?
This the place?
The mist is flowing through this room. It must be going somewhere.
You're no Imperials. Please, you must get me out.
It's against my policy to speak with the dead, especially when they happen to be Kingslayers.
I did not kill him.
Is that so? Huh. Glad to hear it.
Please, get me out.
Neat.
For the sake of Dalmasca.
Is that so?
Dalmasca? What do you care about Dalmasca? Everything that's happened is because of you! Everyone that's
Monkey
died,
boy,
every
get off the
single one.
cage.
Even my brother. You killed my brother!
Quiet. The guards will hear.
I'm dropping it.
Pirates without a sky.
Yep. Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
I still need to get a can so I can do that stupid voice.
Spare us your quiddities.
Yeah, but he's
A traitor, I know. Stay here and fight if you want. If you can walk, let's go.
You're taking him with us?
We could use another sword arm.
And you have it.
That's gonna leave a mark for a while. If not lots of scarring. I think. Yep. 44 gil. 2,500 gil. Okay. We need to do this first. Guess it's not working. The fuse is blown. That would explain why there's no power reaching the switch. If the wiring is any indication, I'd say this is a central power relay of some sort. As it stands, I doubt we'll find much still running down. To smithereens, you say? There's nothing left but to find some other way out through these tunnels. The fuse in that contraption up the stairs is blown, but this ought to fix it up. Obtain a tube fuse. Alright. We'll have to buy everyone some stuff. Oh, there we go. There's an Argyle armlet. That's pretty good. Ah, here we go. Hold on. Where's Self? Oh, there it is. I need that. I'll pick and choose what gambits I buy for now, and then we'll buy the rest of them later. But let's go ahead and fix this up, shall we? Install the tube fuse. Let there be lights.
Light.
Lights. All right. So Fran has the best amount of MP possible. The funny number.
Funny numby.
So, Ice has got to get going. Otherwise, we keep going for a little bit longer. We'll be back Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time, or potentially Sunday at an unknown time. If you want to be notified, you know the drill. Subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things. Maybe they've added more things, I don't know. Maybe they'll add more things later. But for now, I must bid thee adieu. So have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, goodbye.